Am I frozen? Oh God, I am frozen. We back. We're so back. Whatever. We lost the song queue though. Where did the song queue go? Move to top. Where's the song queue? We've lost the song queue. Oh God. There it is. The instant I fell, everything froze. All right. I think this is like decent. This feels decent. Right? Like we got that there. I think that's like fine-ish. Whatever. This is good. The delay on the TUI is real. Let me test. It's pretty instant for me. Here, look. Someone say something. That's instant for me. On my side, it's instant. All right, I think we're good. This feels good. This feels decent. And what happens when I blur? Perfect. We're so back. Okay, chat. Do we want to, what do we want to do? Do we want to add AI? We're going to do a poll. Can I do a poll in here? /poll. Of course not. Do we want, yeah. I'm going to run a poll over here. I'll just use my normal controls. Dude, Twitch is so hard to use. I swear to God. Clip the manage poll. New poll. What should we work on? Adding AI to budget sync. A EffectTS DNS resolver package. Splitwise competitor. Or explore. No, we're gonna do that next week. So those are the two things I want to work on. Is adding AI to budget sync or an EffectTS resolver. And we'll give it a 3-minute duration. Start poll. Start voting, chat. Cool. That's working. Seeing the votes flow in. While you guys are voting, I am going to go scroll the old, not leak my DMs, scroll the old x.com. I saw that, Sam. I thought that was sick. Is anyone going to Vercel ship? Legend. David Go Lightly is amazing. Did you see this, Maxwell? This thread right here where Kites was like, there are 3 people in the world who care about EffectTS. Just seen this cycle many times. Just come back to this tweet in 2027. He's like, found 2 out of 3. And I was like, swear to God, if I don't get 3 out of 3, I'm going to be devastated. I've worked so hard for this moment. Kites was like, no EffectTS in bio. Those 3 people live for it. 3 out of 3 is Fubby. And I was like, you gave it to the cron job guy? I don't know. We'll try it here in a second. The cron job guy. Next week, we're going to have Johannes on stream at some point, and we're going to try to build a competitor to Splitwise, and we're going to build it on top of Live Store. Like, I want to kill this product. I want to have a tiny little micro SaaS that is like a one-time payment or something, and that's way better than Splitwise. And we're going to build it with Live Store. I just have to get... It's going to depend on... I have to get some stuff approved by legal at Vercel first. But we're going to probably have Johannes on stream sometime next week to talk about Live Store, which is freaking sick. You guys haven't seen this? It is amazing. It would be cool to use Live Store. Yeah, that's probably exactly what we'll do, Maxwell. Is this his website or is this my browser being a bitch? There we go. The dev tools for this are unbelievably good. Nice, Quack. If you need help with it, hit me up. Sweet. All right, we're building the DNS resolver. All right, let's start a new repo. We're going to do it. All right. Let's update our edit stream, building a DNS resolver with EffectTS. The goal is to make this platform agnostic. I'm not going to build like the full DNS stack here. Like, I'm not building a DNS server or anything like that. I just want to be able to, I effectively want to do what Node's package here. Let me show you what we're going for. Node.js docs, Node.js documentation, DNS. I basically want to build this into Effect. Because I need it for work, and yeah, so we're gonna do that, and I want to make it anyways. So let's go make a new repo, and we'll start here, and this will be me, and we'll just call this Effect DNS resolver, and we'll make this public for now. Can I just TypeScript? Of course, it's gonna be JavaScript, right? Java web. What is JavaScript? npm node. Jesus Christ. MIT. Create repository. All right, we're gonna grab that. We're gonna clone. Watch Mateo worked with EffectRx. I haven't explored EffectRx enough yet to know how I feel about it, other than I hate the name. I'm so sorry. I hate the name so much. You guys, I really truly think the longer you guys keep RX in the name, I just think it's a bad mistake. Just not, yeah, exactly. Okay, I get it, but like naming is important. And like given the uphill battle it is to get people to consider Effect already and people getting it, like relating it to RxJS already, having -RX anywhere in the docs, anywhere in the repos, like I just think it's a huge mistake. I don't think I can do anything here. I know it's not, but like people will still see it. Even seeing it early, like let's go look at it quick and see if I can just spitball some names. Like I've watched Ethan work with it a bit. Sit under here. Sit its own package. Where does it live? It's under... God damn it, Twitch. Why did you just... It's under Tim's... I agree with you. It's under Tim's. All right. Where I one of the recent committers is certainly Tim. Yeah, there we go. Reactive state management library for Effect. I would honestly call it Effect State Store. Like, that seems fine. Or something like that. You could lean into like signal hotness and be like Effect Signal Store. I don't know. All right, hold on. I have Copilot here. Chat with Copilot. Can you take this repo? Suggest a new name for this project that does not include RX or reactive in the name. Yeet. FFC chat filtering general X Bro, analyze the source and figure it out, you bot. Conduit. Conduit would be sick. Effect conduit. Boom. That's fire. It's catchy. I like conduit. Give me more options like that and justify it. Justify the names based on the code patterns. Yeah, but like so few people who would use it are going to have ever touched Haskell. Nexus, flow. Flow could be sick. Effect flow. Flow state. Like, there's a bunch. What up, Mizzy? All right, crowd, what do you want me to do? It is that in my extensions? You said chat filtering, FFZ chat filtering. Chat filtering, highlight. Users. FFZ. Chat. All right, went to chat. Filtering. General. Thank you. Thank you. Listen, I have skill issues, okay? Not over here, though. Although they're at least highlighted. My user's highlighted there. Okay. Let's go ahead and do a new session, and this will be DNS, effect DNS resolver. And we will change directory up. And we'll go up. And we'll do a git clone. And we got to go grab that repo. Where'd it go? GitHub, repositories. Take this guy. Clone. And we'll do that. Change into effect DNS resolver. And we're going to do a bun init dot. Yep. It's not really going to have one, but we'll do source.main. Yes. Great. And let's go grab the stuff from here because I want to get the dev tools in. Yoink you. Back over here. Vim. Plugins. Okay, and we got to install that. Bun add dash D's nuts. Huh? What are we hawing? Let's see here. We gotta install at least bun I effect and at effect/platform. Great. And I probably want to take some inspiration. I want to look at Maxwell. Are you still in here? Great. What would be the best package to look at in Effect to base this off of? Like, I want to look at, I basically want, my intent would to be to get this merged into platform at some point, but like, I want to know how to design a platform module correctly and like a good API. Like, what's the best place to do that? File system bindings in Effect platform node shader. Okay, cool. Dylan, tell me right now which NeoVim plugin you're using for terminal and window management. I'm using a combination of tmux, like tmux, and then there is a there's a plugin called where is it at? Lua plugins NVim tmux navigator, which is this, and then I have keybinds set up. Up one more, and then Lua key maps right here. So I can, when I have a terminal open, right? So this is NVim here, right? Just within here. This top bar is tmux. This is a tmux window down here, or I guess a pane. So NeoVim sits in a tmux pane, and my terminal sits in a tmux pane. And then I use this NVim tmux navigator to set my keybinds so I can move back and forth between NVim buffers using control JK LH, but I also can move between tmux panes using the same thing. And then I have my leader or my tmux key. So this is, I'm now like in my tmux command and I press M and that toggles my terminal. All right, so you're saying to look at, let's just update these so these stop popping up. Great. Packages, platform node shared, source, and then you said file system bindings. Layer file system. Oh God, why is this so upset?
Functions describe the world.
Do I have to use like PNPM? Yeah, I really want to just like, is the file system a good interface to build off of? Like the way... Okay. Great. So let's start with doing this here. I kind of want to just open it side by side, to be honest. Packages, platform, source, file system. Okay, we got this. And let's go in here and we'll do source, and we can just get rid of main for now. And we'll say DNS resolver. And we'll start with, I want to go do some exploration. Let's actually add some notes.markdown. And we're going to come in here and we're going to say, the first section, let's just say DNS resolvers / clients for inspiration. We obviously have the node one, node.js. Let's go grab the URL for that. New window. Wait, no, it's not what we want. Grab this. And then there was one that what was it called? It was a Rust project. I'd probably start it. Thank you for the follow. Get out of this. Where are my stars? Hickory, here we go. I want to grab the resolver and we want to go and grab, where's the the cargo link into Hickory Resolver. That's where we're at. DNSSEC, yeah. Can I just get top of Hick, yeah. Creates Hickory client. Protocol, server library. Here we go, Hickory Resolver. So let's grab that for reference. Hickory Resolver, which is Rust. And then let's go grab the Go standard library one. Go standard lib. And we want, is it a top level or do we think it's nested under network probably? If I remember, just call OS net CGI cookie jar HPG trace prof NIP RPC SMT OS. No, I would have assumed DNS. Is there not? There has to be DNS stuff in the Go standard library, right? For now, no, but the goal will be to get it merged into Effect platform package. DNS. Is there really not just a... That doesn't seem right. Does Go have a DNS resolver built into the standard lib? Net. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. Right? We were just looking at net though. Net. Is it just like top level? Yeah, here we go. Look up CNAME. Yeah, we'll just grab you on here. All right, so we got a bunch of reference for that. Okay. All right, let's read through some of the source code. Well, let's start and look at, we'll start with Node and look at what it has today. I hate Node's DNS package. Like, it's so annoying. And there's like some weird gotchas under the covers. Yeah, we're gonna want RR types. We're gonna want to, I want to follow the spec as close as possible. I would love to be able to serialize to like the dig format would be sweet, which is part of the spec. All records. Resolve and act, yeah. I don't even know what a NA pointer is. I've literally never heard of that. Do you have a link, Sam? If you could find me a link, I'd add it. I want to read through all of these. And just see. Go normally has pretty good stuff. Like look up txt. This returns a string array. I don't want to do that. I want to have better types in a string array. Look up txt. Look up cname. Functions, look up adder. So is this a record? Or is this like a, I'm assuming this is a record. Okay. Host string. So these all take look up IP, given the network using the local resolver. It returns a slice of the host. Yep. How do they structure this thing? Zone. Yeah, we're gonna want types for IPs. Are there types for IPs yet in Effect Platform? That's an array. Can you take me to the implementation? Thank you. All right, so that's good reference. Go normally does things pretty smart. All right, I also want to take some time to read the Hickory one as well. Hickory DNS resolver. We got to, this is the crate. All right, let's look at this guy. I don't remember how to navigate. We created new resolver. It has some config, some ops, connection providers, sure. Lookup. Okay. DNSSEC. Bundled into the system. DNSSEC will be important, but it's not a goal up front. Run the lookup until it resolves your errors. Block on, sure, that's Tokyo. Some caching. Yeah, we'll probably want to do some caching. Struct txt lookup. Caching client config. What did they give the config? Name server config. That makes sense. Name server config group. Capacity into inner from IPs. That's smart. All right, the first thing we should probably do is make IP types. Right? There is a package we use at Vercel for IP addresses, and we can probably take inspiration from that. IP address. I can probably crib this. Does schema have IP parsing built in? No, surely doesn't. Is there any IP parsing anywhere in like the HTTP packages? Does this have a spec I can code against? Or tests? Test. Yeah, great. What do we got in here? We can probably copy these tests. All right, let's see. So they represent, let's save this to our notes. We'll do, where's my hash? IP address type impulse. And this is, what what are we looking at? IP address JS. And then I think we have the Go one. Go standard lib. Standard lib. Didn't we have that open? Yeah, here. I would like to compare these two actually. Or I just moved the wrong thing side by side. Separate all tabs. And I want to put these two side by side. There we go. IP is a single IP, a slice of bytes. Function is packaged 4 byte, 16 byte. IPv4 returns the IP address in 16-byte form of the IP address. Okay, that makes sense. Sure. All right, so it has a is unspecified. Boy, we're probably gonna be spending some time in some of these RFCs. So this one stores the address minus the suffix. I don't know what groups are. The parsed address, the parsed subnet, the subnet mask, whether it's v4 or not. We can lean on the type system a bit for a lot of this. All right, that's not so bad. Returns the correct form. Okay. As parts. Okay, so they store it similar to how Google does, right? Google stores it as a byte or a slice array of bytes. So it seems like that's probably how we want to do it. This doesn't look like it's accounting for subnets at all here. And it's feeling like that might be smart. All right, we have some tests over here too we can copy. So it does have, oh, that's parsing citers. All right, we'll dive more into this tomorrow. I'll think about some of this tonight. But that's what we're going to be working on for a bit. Notes, git push. Let's find someone to raid. And MS, I'll shoot you that Zoom link here in just a second. Thank you for the follow, Brizio. Christoph? Yeah, where are you, Christoph? All right, y'all. We will be back tomorrow and continuing work on a DNS parser. I will catch y'all later.